Hi, my name is Maureen and today FM rocks in Mombasa.
Mula, my name is Mark. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks in Makassi.
Hey, Bula from Rockawaki. I'm Mentor. I love listening to Today FM because they're playing my hits. Today FM rocks.
My name is Enrico. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks in Suba.
Hi, I'm Asrika and I'm from Lotoka and I love Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bula, I'm Siva. I'm from Bath. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
In this bulletin, Minister labels violence against women and children a national shame. Reports of rental cars used as taxi surface. An alleged murderer pleads not guilty to charges. The statistics of violence against women, girls and children in the country has been labelled a national shame by the Minister of Women and Children. Meraseni Vuniwanga says the increasing number of domestic disputes and arguments that leads to the victimization of children is alarming. A march today was organized by women's rights group in the country to mark the beginning of the 16 days of activism against violence against women.
It is vital for women to come together in solidarity. We've only seen alone this year the deaths of 8 women and just one recently last week to domestic violence. We need to end the murders, we need to end the rape, we need to end the violence against our women and girls.
Our statistics, we've heard the Honorable Prime Minister and I totally agree with him. It's a national shame and it's something that we work towards, advocate against.
Rental cars being used as illegal taxis have come under the spotlight. The Land Transport Authority says they are aware of cases where some people are hiring cars for as low as $50 and operating them illegally as taxis. This usually happens in the weekend. Chief Executive Samuel Simpson says the public should refrain from getting into these vehicles as they will be putting their lives at risk.
It's illegal. You're not insured if you get into that car. If something happens to you, you have no insurance cover whatsoever. If you get into a white plate taxi or a rental vehicle that's being used as a taxi, you have no insurance. So just don't do it.
A 34-year-old Naita Siri farmer allegedly to have stabbed his partner to death in Walube, Suva has pleaded not guilty. Luke Nasitava faces 1 count of murder. It is alleged on August 31st, he stabbed his partner Amelia Murphy multiple times at her office on Rona Street, resulting in her death. The defense has been given until Friday to file a bail application. The accused has been further remanded. A family in Vaisari Lami is now homeless after their home was destroyed by a fire yesterday evening. Neighbors say the house was given out for rent to the family of 7. Homeowner Nico Naidori claims the man who allegedly set the house on fire was drunk. He claims the incident happened following a domestic dispute.
Listening and shouting, so I go there and ask him to stop drinking and shouting everything like that. So after that, when I come home, after 5 minutes, he put the premix on the engine inside the house and burned the house. And I go there, it's too late.
There are now 13 confirmed cases of measles in the country. Health Minister Dr. Ifiremi Wanganambete says the 3 latest cases are from the Serra Namosi subdivision. The Health Ministry is also urging Fijians to be patient as the additional stock of 200,000 measles vaccine will arrive in the country tomorrow. Dr. Wanganambete says the current stock is not available for all members of the public. He says there is an interim shortage of the vaccine and the ministry is prioritizing Fijians who live in high-risk areas for now. The Suva City Council will bring in engineers from abroad to inspect the WG Friendship Plaza under construction on McGregor Road in Suva. This was confirmed by local government minister Pramila Kumar, who said the engineers will check the quality of materials used in the building so far. Work on the 30-story building was stopped in June after the development broke boundary laws.
They are trying to demolish the, not completely, but portion of the terrace that is encroaching onto the other land.
The Ministry of Lands has completed all paperwork on the proposed construction of the Indian embassies at Suva Botanical Garden. Minister Ashnil Sudhakar says his ministry has done its part and the papers are now with the local government ministry. Sudhakar has also confirmed that it might take some time before final decision is made.
We had done our part. We had given all the plans, everything, and to the Ministry for Local Government now. So Suba City Council and Ministry for Local Government was collecting all the objections. All the objections from the people are with them. So it's basically in their court now whether to how they deal with it. It's for them to call the objectors and do the hearings and then reach a decision. From our part, we have basically done our part.
Correctional facilities across the country are being worked on to ensure Fiji is meeting international standards. Deputy Commissioner for the Fiji Correctional Service, Apimeleki Tauke, says the current housing is adequate given the more than 2,300 prisoners currently serving their sentences. However, he admits there is ongoing work to improve some correctional facilities to bring them up to par.
At the moment, we are trying to improve these facilities so that it can meet the standards that are required internationally. And at the moment, the facilities that we have are quite sufficient for the numbers that we have in prison.
Sufficient funding is available for students who wish to apply for scholarship to further their studies, says Tertiary Education Loan Scheme Chief Executive Bobby Maharaj. As the application period for the Tertiary Education Loan Scheme and National Topper Scholarship will close soon, students have been urged to take advantage of this opportunity. Maharaj says more than 30,000 students facing financial constraints have been able to study further.
As of, let's say, the end of the last financial year, which is 31st of July 2019, around 39,000 students have benefited from the National Toppers and the loan scheme from 2014.
Coming up, Fiji Under-15s rectifies mistake ahead of tournament. And basketballers confident of a good outing in Australia. Stay with us.
Ahoy tabua, aku do talitay na barong na Bula FM, nambando na sir.
Bula, ang gono ilutoka do talita ka ng Bula FM berarti nambando na sir.
Ni Bula binaka, nanregen go sa Bula FM nga. Na kasi.
Nadang go sa mundo active ng Bula FM nambando na sir nusur.
Ni Bula binaka, nadang go Jerry yang melambasa. Do barong ng Bula FM, nambando.
Bula FM, nambando na sir.
Fiji Under-15s continue their preparation for the Oceania Rugby Championships this week. Captain Rusila Lewenigila says the week is important to them since they need to focus on brushing up on their mistakes. She adds the girls are well focused and they know the task at hand. The side are just one step away from creating history after their 26-7 win against Samoa's Manusina last weekend.
I think there's still a lot to work on. Basics. Defense, we'll see on the next few days.
The school holidays are a time for relaxation and fun, but for most basketballers, it's about preparing well for their first overseas tour. The Zodiac's men's and women's under-19 teams will be playing in Australia in January. Men's captain Rusiate Katoni Tambua says preparation is key for them, and most of them are sacrificing their holidays for this tour.
Preparation's been good. We've started training since March this year, so we've been having 2 sessions, morning sessions and evening sessions.
The bronze bomber Deontay Wilder knocked out Luis Ortiz in the 7th round to remain undefeated and retain his WBC heavyweight title. Wilder says Ortiz had him in a close encounter with brutal punches, but he rose to the challenge. This is Wilder's 10th consecutive defense of the WBC title. The match between Sheffield United and Manchester United ended with a 3-all draw in round 13 of the English Premier League this morning. Man United scored 3 goals in a series of 7 minutes to lead 3-2 at the second half, but a late strike by striker Oli McBurney sealed the draw in the 19th minute. A generally fine afternoon is in store for the nation. Expect some showers this evening and tonight, followed by another fine day tomorrow. That is your FBC News Now. Remember to join us at 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. For these stories and others, you can also tune in daily to our sister radio station, Gold FM. Good afternoon.
My name is Neha and I'm from Kadavi. And Mirchi FM, it's hot.
हम आचल नसोरी से मिर्ची एफएम बहुत जुलूम.
Hi, हम शारा प्रकाश बात करते हैं और तावा में Mirchi FM सब कंसर्न and Mirchi FM, it's hot.
Hi, my name is Prashant. I live in Suba. I love Mirchi FM because Mirchi FM it's hot.
Hi, I'm Shane. I love listening Mirchi FM because it's awesome and it's hot.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Shavi. We love listening to Mirchi FM in Lambasa.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.